Yo, what is up? It's me again. I'm alive. I remembered my password. First things first, I want to say thank you for 1,000 subs. Like, great milestone to hit. I know some of you guys might have seen me post about it last year on my IG. If you didn't, please follow me on my IG. Welcome to the new people who might be seeing me for the first time. My name is Wagishu. Some people call me Wagish, and this is my channel. I just happen to record stuff. I'm really hoping you guys enjoy this series because I'm planning on doing it long term, hopefully internationally one day. But first things first, let's just get this started by doing the first room, which is the kitchen. Now, because of the sizing of it, I would rather refer to this as a kitchenette as it doesn't have big appliances like a stove or a big fridge. But the host does give you complimentary items such as coffee, tea, creamer, and sugar. The kitchenette also includes appliances like this pineware kettle, a toaster, a microwave, and a one-plate electric induction stove. The place also does come with things like glasses, mugs, cutlery, all of that stuff. I just realized now during editing that I didn't shoot any of those, but you can go see some of them on my Instagram post. And then it also comes with this sink, so yeah, sink. And the place obviously comes with a fridge. Obviously you can tell by the size that this is a mini fridge, but I mean it handled what we needed to put in there, so can't complain really. And with that being said, here is my final rating for the kitchen. We will now move on to the living room. So the living room comes with Wi-Fi and a TV, and if I'm being honest with you guys, the TV feels a bit too small for me and my liking. So as a suggestion to the host, maybe consider upgrading it to a bigger size. But nonetheless, the TV does come with a Netflix account attached, which I noticed that's where the new Pop the Balloon show has moved to, which I'm pretty sure we've all seen the TikToks. Some of us have obviously seen it on YouTube. And if I had to give it my honest opinion, I kind of do prefer the YouTube version of this show. But just under the TV, you will notice that there's a desk that has stuff on it. That desk is basically there to hold all the keys, the manual to the place, obviously some fragrances that keep the place smelling good, and that's all I can say about that. So contrary to what you will see on the app, this place actually comes with a couch and not the two separate couches that you will see on the Airbnb app pictures. And to be honest with you guys, I actually have been to this place multiple times. This is one of my favorite Airbnbs to visit when I'm in Bloem. So one other thing that I did notice is that they do have a mat, and in the beginning they actually didn't have a mat under the chairs. They usually just had like the tiling of the floor, and you would have like a heater or something if your feet were getting too cold. But another thing that they actually also added into this place was this little pot plant right here, which I'm assuming they added because there was also a little side table that we could use back in the day. I'm guessing they're going for more of that minimalistic like lifestyle with clean colors, you know, everything is a bit white, bright, all of that stuff. But all in all, it's a nice space to be in. The open floor planning of this place makes the space just, I don't know man, it just works. So here's my rating for the living room. And now that it's nighttime, I've already had my dinner. We ended up eating rotis. Sorry I didn't shoot that as well. But it's now time for my shower. And now we're gonna head into the next room, which is the bathroom. So this bathroom is a standard bathroom, but I will say one thing, that the size of this bathroom is actually quite big. The shower itself is pretty standard, but the shower head, I will say, actually comes directly on top of you, which I think would be called a rainfall shower. And this is what you would get also in the shower. It is basically shampoo, conditioner, and some washing soap. You will also find a standard toilet, and I still believe they give you 2 rolls of toilet paper. You will also find this shelf and storage area where you could put some of your stuff if you're going to be staying for a longer period of time, or maybe you just don't want to put your stuff in a bag right after using it. This is where you can put your stuff. You can also find a standard basin and a mirror combo, and next to that is a shelf that has things like Q-tips, an aroma oil, and 2 bottles of hand wash and hand cream. Needless to say, this bathroom is very clean, it's minimalistic, and because of that, I would give it this rating. So stepping directly out of the bathroom, you would come into this little area, which is just an open part of the room, and it houses things like your mirror, this thing, whatever this is, because I just assume that you would hang clothes here or something, and some artwork, and obviously the wardrobe. With that being said, as I turn off the lights to shut down for the night, we will now be talking about the last room of this place, and probably the most important room in any building, the bedroom. While I have not a lot to say about the entire bedroom, one thing I will say is that this has been one of the comfiest beds that I've ever been on. When I think about like what it could be, I think it's a double bed and it's medium to like a plush feel, because honestly I sink into this bed. Like, this is the most comfortable bed to sleep in, hands down. But that's just coming from me because I regularly sleep on hard beds. But anyway, this bed has 2 side tables that both come with lamps on them, and as you've noticed that your towels also come on the bed folded neatly with 2 little snacks. As I did shoot this last week, we did get Easter bunny eggs, so seeing I'm posting this on a Sunday, happy Easter to everybody who celebrates this day. And with that, here is my rating for the bedroom. Well, this has been this Airbnb. Overall, I like it a lot. Tell me if you guys like it down in the comments. There's a link to this specific booking if you would like to book it for yourself, and I'll check you in the next one. Oh, actually, here's my link to my socials. Follow me on Instagram for, more content, I guess. Either way, I'll check you all at the next Airbnb. Good night.